Hello people, and welcome to this review of my newly fixed G22 BB gun. This gun cost me £9.50 from justbbguns.co.uk. This is a cheap pistol, powered by a spring, and I was amazed at just how small it actually was when I first got it. As you can see, here's the gun, here's my hand can almost cover the gun entirely. I do have fairly largish hands, but not freakishly large. Normal sized hands, to be quite honest. To cock the gun, you simply have to pull the slide back and then forward. Don't let go or else this will probably jam it. So just go like that and then you are ready. Bear this in mind though, when I first got mine, and this might happen with yours too, if you do buy this, the slide was extremely sticky when I first got it. Not sticky like to touch, not tacky, but sticky to pull back. But after so much firing it softened off, and now it's very easy. A child could probably do it. There are no tactical rails of any sort on this gun, but that's only to be expected because it is a budget gun. There is iron sights, but they're not the most accurate to be honest, mainly because the BB pellet flies right up after travelling some 10 meters or so. You can see front sight here, rear sight here, line them up, and anything around about 10 meters, like I said, you probably can hit, although you will have to point it a little bit further down, because there's pretty much the opposite of bullet drop, there's bullet flying up. Oh, and you know, pull the trigger. And this is not loaded. I'm not going to shoot this in my room because it leaves little BB dents in the wall. And I forgot to include this in my script, but it is very important. There is no safety of any sort, and also to release the mag, there is a button only on the left side. Press it, and the mag comes sliding out. This is a small, fairly weighty mag actually. For a small gun, it's quite a nice weight of the mag. But now it's time for the firing test, so I'll just meet you right after that.
Okay, hello, it's me again, and instead of going outside, I decided to just do a quick power test against an empty box of Weetos. So I want some glasses, so I can be safe. I've got 2.12 gram BBs loaded, and 2.20 gram BBs, not they really going to do anything. Okay, stand behind here and aim for the W. So as you can see, it makes a lot of noise, but against it for sure, but I'm behind the laptop as well. Holding this to my laptop, so I don't really have a camera at the moment. 20 grams. That's somewhere in my bed now. Again, in my back. So there's a little bounce back on that. You might not have been able to see. But generally, that power, nothing. It's enough to dent cardboard. I think it used to be able to go through it, but this is probably lost a bit of power. There's your test, firing test.
So yes, it's definitely not that powerful as you saw. Now I will give you my ratings on the... For range, I would give it an 8 out of 10 because it goes some 80 to 90 feet, which is about 30 meters, and this is when using 0.12 gram ammo. Of course, if you used 0.20 gram ammo, you'd get more accuracy but less range. But to be quite honest, considering its FPS is only 170 to 180, 0.20 gram ammo is going to be useless because it's gonna like come flying out the gun, and after a couple of meters it's gonna drop to the ground because it's too heavy. So for a spring pistol, you know, about 30 meters is not that bad. The rate of fire is of course a big disadvantage, taking about 6 seconds to empty its entire magazine of 8. This works out as 80 rounds per minute. Even for pistols, that's quite slow. So for the rate of fire, I'd give it 6 out of 10. The accuracy is not that bad if your target is less than 10 meters away from you. Anything more and you're going to have difficulties hitting something. This is because of the gun sending the BBs flying up, making good range but crap accuracy. That's a 6 out of 10. The reliability as a whole is the gun's biggest problem. Considering it broke the next day I got it, that's a large letdown, and I was not being rough. An internal part unhinged and snapped. So my dad made a new one out of metal, so you know the inside piece should probably outlast and outlive this whole thing. Also, the gun misfires a ton, which is piss annoying. this means I give the gun a 3 out of 10. Or at least this one does misfire a lot. If you do this and let go, then it does something where the BB gets stuck somewhere inside and misfires. Finally, the capacity is okay, being 8. It did say 14 on the website, but I didn't believe that because the gun is so small. For the capacity, I'd rate it a 6 out of 10. You know, for a spring pistol it's not too bad, but it's definitely not the most. My final score for this gun would be 5.8 out of 10. I would not recommend this, however, even as a starter gun, because it gives you a bad idea about BB guns since it's going to probably break. I would save up an extra tenner or so and buy a better spring pistol. I do have a better one right here, I'll quickly show you. Buy this sucker! Buy this, seriously. I will do a review, there'll be an unboxing coming soon as well for this. This is the M21 BB gun, BB pistol. It's modeled off the M1911. I don't want to go into too many details, but basically it's just a ton better. It's made out of ABS plastic as well actually, but it's extremely more heavy as well. But all in all, this would be better. This only cost me £19. So, you know, that's an extra tenner, you know, totally worth it. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. And if you wish to see more, that subscribe button is looking awfully lonely up there. Perhaps you could click it and make its day. Thanks for watching. Until next time. For range, I would give it an 8 out of 10, because it goes some 80 to 90 feet, which comes out as 30 meters. This is when using .12 gramo.